The boat's packed, fueled up, flies are tied, and we're on the way to the water. We're out fishing Darwin Harbour today, one of the toughest fish you can catch on fly. A quick pull on the starter motor and we're away. Once we're in the right area, it's time to rig up the fly rods. And to look pretty as well. To find these fish, you have to look very carefully along the surface of the water. And when you do find them, this is what you see. Bait fish are herded up to the surface and routinely demolished by northern bluefin or longtail tuna. Now the trick is to get close enough to make a cast. Strip enough line off the reel and away you go. Oops, watch the feet. Now, let's see this at normal speed. Now the trick is to cast a fly into the school and rip it back as quickly as possible to imitate fleeing bait fish. It wasn't too long until Jason received a hookup.
Now this is fun.
Forgive me if I'm wrong, but he looks a little bit excited about this. Maybe too excited. Is it actually going to stop?
If you didn't get the hook up before, basically we got on top of a tuna school, cut the motor and drifted back onto them. And I was, well, quick enough I guess to get a cast, a very short cast into the school. And we had a hook up probably 5 or 6 foot from the boat. And just proceeding to take my time with this fish. Now you can see the way the rod's thumping. That's typical for longtail. And the little tails pump away. Whoa.
Mamma mia.
Northern bluefin tuna. You can see I've been on the backing for some time. Braid backing down there. And I've actually got
the hook soon pulled out. But
again.
that's okay because it was my turn next. Now, where did they go? Oh, there they are.
Oh, I can't believe you can't get a hook up out of that.
No, they don't like it at night, that's all. I saw it.
There you go. Oh, netty-o! You on? Oh, you're on?
Yep.
Oh, you're on!
Film.
I do.
Yeah!
Jason's gonna go nuts, you watch.
Just settled in. This is going to take a while. This run can go for up to a couple hundred metres. I've got over 300 metres on this reel, and at this rate, I reckon we might start to see the end of it. Head shape. Oh, start going line now. powerful. Right. This fish only just stopped the first run and taken off on a second bulldozing run. Actually haven't gained any line at all. One thing you've got to be careful of while you're trying to turn these fish, if they do take off on a sudden run, that reel can spin so fast it can break a finger or thumb. And certainly if your reels aren't up to scratch with these fish, they can burn out very easily. I've actually had reels disintegrate before, fish like this. I'm getting a bit more line on this fish, but it's not tiring easily. Every now and again, it charges and it's off.
No.
Well, that's tuna. Yep, got one. Alright, and I've hooked up again. Hey, most important thing, get the line away from any obstacles in the boat. And we're on the reel. And we're away. Look at this. Maybe this hook won't pull. Thing with tuna, they can often work a hole in their mouth and all they do is shake their head. Out she comes. Alright. This is where it gets difficult. Tuna tend to circle around underneath the boat. And you don't want to get impatient, Jace, right there, mate. You don't want to get impatient now and bust the line or put too much pressure on. Okay. Oh, just a bit more work to go. About a third of the way through the fight when this starts to happen. You'll get them within reaching distance, usually 4 or 5 times, or almost in reaching distance. Then you've got to really work the rod. Hope it doesn't break. This is where the work really begins. When you think you've got them beat, they just go down. That's where they stay. Oh, gee. You're a tough fish.
Bag.
This is a longtail tuna. Beautiful fish. After a couple of frustrating hours, Jason still hadn't got a fish into the boat. So, let's give him another go. With another school in sight, it wasn't long and he was on again.
Just swap rods. My rod's just struggling a little bit. The fly line may not be up to it, and it's a bit lighter. So picked up Nate's 10-weight, and we've got it hooked up pretty much first cast. So made up for a few frustrating attempts.
No. And that fish too found its freedom. With the sun setting and the fish going off the bite, it was time to call it a day.